Sorry, Val, we're just closing out. Thank you so much.
It is not Washington, but it has its own charm. Our transmission tower is built right into the hay barn down below. We monitor all the usual communication satellites. Now, come over here, Jimmy, and tell me about this Gideon Peak business. Oh, but first, let's have internal monitoring off and switch Effie on, please.
I'm here, Mr. Director. Internal monitoring is off, as you requested. Your telephone calls are being held, and your tea is almost ready.
Good. This is James DeGiorgio, Effie, one of our cousins from the agency. Go ahead, if you would, please, Jimmy. The Gideon Peak thing.
Well, a couple of years ago, we got involved with an astrophysicist named Professor Bronislaw Gregory. He was developing the prototype of a large dehydrator. The thing was supposed to remove all moisture from the atmosphere. Theoretically, it could kill a hurricane. Or block a monsoon.
Impressive.
Yes, sir. Well, Professor Gregory was out in California on staff at Gideon Peak conducting experiments on this dehydrator cannon.
Cannon, Mr. DeGiorgio?
Right. Cannon.
Don't be distracted, Jimmy. Go ahead.
The damn dehydrating beam went through things. The lab walls, steel, stone, everything. The crazy gadget dehydrated plants, bushes, and trees. And 2 hikers 3 miles away on the next mountain. Evaporated a lake, too, a whole lake. The thing's incredible.
So, this could be a tremendous boon to mankind, or the perfect weapon.
Exactly, depending on who controls it.
We don't control it?
We did, yes, sir, we did, up until yesterday. And then 7 nuns walked into Gideon Peak at 5 minutes before closing time, and they killed the professor, and they stole it.
Verify, please, Mr. DeGiorgio. You said nuns?
That's right, honey, nuns. People dressed up like nuns. You know what I mean.
And you want us to give you a hand getting it back?
Oh, yes, sir.
What does the president say? Our orders come directly from him, of course.
Right. Well, that's being handled. Jameson's at the White House right now.
If Jameson's already with the president handling this, what brings you to Kentucky?
T.R. Sloane, Mr. Director. We'd like him on this.
Sloane? Impossible. Sloane's on something else.
Oh, he can't be.
But I'm afraid he is. Correct, Effie?
Yes, sir, on the Cuba mission. But according to my calculations, he should finish there by tonight.
I see. Thank you, Effie. It appears Mr. Sloane may be free.
Fantastic, I'll tell Washington. And thank you, Mr. Director. And thank you, Effie. Maybe when this thing's all wrapped up, we can, have a little dinner.
Dinner? Mr. DeGiorgio?
I'm afraid not, Jimmy. Effie, why don't we tell Mr. DeGiorgio here a little about your qualifications?
I am an EFI Series 3000 multi-function computer, Mr. DiGiorgio. I occupy 27 square feet and weigh 6½ tons. It would be difficult to join you for dinner, but thank you, Mr. DiGiorgio.
It's a computer.
The voice, of course, is Thomas Sloane's doing.
Ah. We don't have anything like that in Washington.
But then, of course, you don't have T.R. Sloane.
¡Alto! ¡Paren a ese hombre! ¡Alto! ¡No dejes que cierre el ascensor! ¡Para abajo! ¡Arriba! ¡Rápido! ¡Lo tenemos atrapado! ¡Vamos, vamos, arriba! ¡Pase, pase, vamos! No, agarramos. No disparen, lo quiero vivo.
Adiós, muchachos.
Thomas. Oh, hello. You're all right.
Of course I'm all right. I'm surprised you're surprised. There you go, Miss Blessing.
Oh, the missile targeting plans, you recovered them.
Mm-hmm. Put a note in with them and tell Navy intelligence not to keep them in a cookie jar this time.
You must be exhausted. Can I fix you anything? A pick-me-up?
Had one in Cuba, thanks anyway. We sold a Picasso drawing. I like that Picasso drawing.
We got $160,000 for it, Thomas.
I like $160,000.
What happened to your arm?
See if you can book me a flight out of SFO for Vallarta tonight.
Can't,
okay?
Thomas. What happened to your arm?
It's my wrist. I picked up some steel when the safe blew. Can't? Did you just say can't?
The director wants you at Gideon Peak. You better let me have a look at this. It might need stitches.
It has stitches.
Let me have your coat, Thomas. Someone stole a dehydrator from the Gideon Peak Observatory, and the director wants you to get it back. Let me have the tie, too, Thomas.
Miss Blessing, it's my wrist. It's not my arm, it's not my shoulder, it's my wrist. Now, where's the package?
It has a scrambler built into it, just like your last one. That's the blue lever. And the red lever is your automatic erase. And this switch is an interference control, should you want to record in a place which might be bugged. And then there's also this.
Lucite.
It can go through any weapons detector in the world. Unit development says it is gas-fired and completely silent. It has the same muzzle velocity as a Magnum 357. I still think we ought to take a closer look at that wound. Blood poisoning travels straight towards the heart, you know?
It's a very reassuring thought, Miss Blessing, but I'm going to take my wound upstairs and soak it in gin and bitters.
Oh, there's just one more thing, Thomas. The agency believes that the thieves had help from inside, so the director had unit research simulate this correspondence between you and the professor who was killed. It should validate you showing up at the observatory.
What was it the late professor and I were supposedly corresponding about?
The Galileo papers.
The Galileo papers disappeared in 43. The Nazis grabbed them. And they probably burned them in 45 along with the Belgian archives.
Thomas, who would ever know for sure? Now, why don't I come up and familiarize you with the letters while you slip into something else?
Miss Blessing, what I am going to slip into is a sauna.
That's all right, Thomas. My glasses don't fog.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Clausen. The dehydrator is ready, as you specified. The sighting mechanism is mounted, and the solar batteries are fully charged.
Marvelous. Might we have a preview of her speciality?
On what, sir?
This would be acceptable.
Toby?
Would it have the same effect if, say, your van was in front of it?
Through the van, through a brick wall, through the Empire State Building.
Incredible. I believe you and your young ladies are due something. Talk.
Why, thank you, Mr. Clausen. And should you ever need me and my girls again...
You have my word. I shall be delighted to call upon you again. Goodbye.
patrulha.
Este é o Sargento Hooker. Este é Romano, seu companheiro. Sempre prontos para enfrentar o crime. Carro comando. Assista aqui.
I left Carmel to keep this appointment, Miss Randall. I hadn't heard the news, and believe me, there's no rush to this. If you want to let this slide for a couple of days, a week, whatever, it's no problem.
No. My uncle invited you here, and we'll try to help.
Okay, sure it's no trouble, huh? Well, tell me something. Did the professor keep his papers here in the observatory?
I don't know. I don't know anything about any Galileo papers, but Uncle Bronislav was a very private man. There were a lot of things he didn't talk about.
Mr. Sloane. I skimmed through your correspondence with our Professor Gregory here. It would, of course, appear in order, but as administrator, and in light of the terrible thing that's just happened, one has to take precautions. Professor Gregory was engaged in highly secret work, you see.
The weather machine, Mr. Drake.
What did you say?
He said weather machine, Armand.
How do you know about that? There was no mention of that in those letters. How do you know about it?
There wasn't? I must have talked to the professor about it on the telephone. Are you an astronomer too, Miss Randall?
No, I'm a 6th grade science teacher. Or I will be when I'm accredited in California. I've been keeping Uncle B's lab notes. Or rather, 2 of us have. Sabina does some and I do some.
That many notes?
Not much secrecy. Sabina's his lab assistant. Now that's a thought. Right this way, Mr. Sloane. Sabina? Sabina? Sabina, may I present Mr. Thomas R. Sloane, friend of Uncle B's.
Hello.
Do you know anything about some Galileo papers Uncle B had?
I don't believe so. What are they?
Galileo Galilei's early dissertations on the science of astronomy and mechanics. I recall them from de Wolf's treatise on the motion of planets.
It's possible they're here. I haven't been through everything yet.
Well, they might be at the house. I mean, there was a ton of stuff in the study and upstairs in the attic.
Would that be too much trouble to check, Miss Randall? I could hang in here and help on this end.
Sure. Armand can run me over. Right, Armand?
Why not?
And, don't think I'm not hip as to why you chose the lab over the attic. Thomas R. Sloane.
How would you prefer to do this, Mr. Sloane? We could separate. I could search the lab, you the storeroom. Or whatever.
Let's examine whatever.
Mr. Director. Mr. Director, sir.
Yes?
We just picked up a transmission on the Army intelligence wire, sir. They have found the 7 nuns in Desert Wells, California.
They found them?
What is left of them, sir? Since Gideon Peak is not that far from Desert Wells, shall I alert Thomas?
If anyone alerts him, I will alert him.
Oh.
What is O supposed to mean? As I've said before, Effie, this thing you have for Sloane has to stop. He's just not romantically interested in a 6-ton EFI. I'm telling you this as a friend, Effie. Now, put on that Army transmission.
Yes, sir.
Hello? Yes? Oh, yes. Mr. Sloane. It's a long-distance call for you. You can take it in the professor's office if you wish.
Did you tell him we're discussing astrophysics and the Big Bang Theory?
It's a long-distance call. Hurry. And hurry back.
Nothing is to go over your police band at all. We don't want a gang of reporters in here. The bodies will be sent directly to the Army hospital.
Sir, the tow truck is here.
What tow truck? Who ordered it? Never mind. Have it stand by. I might just tow the whole rig back to the base.
You're to stand by. The general may want the van towed to the Army base.
You got it, Mac.
It's horrible.
This is Sloane in Desert Wells, and I've just had a look at your 7 slightly overcooked ladies. I have a LeBlanc chronograph, too, and if you're lucky, you can track the serial number, because that's going to be about all we're going to get. You see, none of the ladies had fingerprints. Judging by the tracks in the rotor wash, the cannon was lifted out by a chopper. And from what I've just seen, I'd guess the entire number has the distinct trademark of an old friend of yours. Or wasn't it you who told me that our people took out Eric Clausen with depth bombs in his submarine off of Nice 2 years?
Assista aqui.
Yes, I understand. I understand perfectly. Move to Toussaint. We have on Air France flight 660, Paris to Geneva, and destroy this. And Gupta from Karachi, arriving Pakistan International. When? When?
I await news of the Pakistani delegate, and all you give me is excuses. Of course I realize that you don't. This was not a matter of the utmost secrecy. What would I need of you?
A call from the observatory.
Ah, my friend. How are you? What news from Gideon Peak this afternoon? When was this? I see. Give me the gentleman's name, please. Thomas R. Sloane, a dealer in art and antiquities. Thank you. You've been most vigilant.
Nothing. And I had on my $400 contact lenses, too. Without them, I can't tell my mother from the mailman. Anyway, 0 in the Galileo papers. Sorry.
Okay. If you two don't mind, I'd like to stick in here for a couple of days and hope for a break. Is there anyone else you might have mentioned them to? Somebody on the weather machine thing.
No, there was no one else, just the 3 of us.
Just you two, Drake, and that's it?
Mr. Sloane, I've been searching for you.
Anybody else have a key to the lab, access to his notes?
No, not a soul.
Your problem is solved, Mr. Sloane.
The papers. You found them at the bottom of a parakeet cage.
No. No, you're teasing now. This gentleman just phoned. He was calling for the professor.
And?
Well, he hadn't heard about. Well, he wasn't aware. He wanted to know what disposition he was to make of the Galileo papers.
You're kidding.
He was appraising them as a favor to Professor Gregory, apparently as a preliminary to selling them to you, Mr. Sloane. Isn't that amazing luck?
He didn't perhaps mention wanting to get together?
Well, interestingly enough, yes. He asked me to extend his invitation to you and your party for the weekend.
I guess we shouldn't disappoint him.
Well, this party's willing. How about you?
Oh, no, I better stay here and take care of the professor's things.
Monday. It'll wait till Monday. She'd love to go.
Good. Mr. Drake.
No, I have things to do right here. You three go ahead. But thank you.
Guess I better accept that.
All right, I'll move bishop to queen's rook 3.
And king's knight takes queen's bishop.
3 minutes. You have 3 minutes to make the move, Effie. Have the good sense not to shriek at me before I even have the timer set.
Was that a shriek, Mr. Director?
Of course it was a shriek. Don't get snippy with me. You weren't programmed to be snippy. Heaven knows where you get it.
Sorry, sir. Mr. Director?
Mm-hmm.
Thomas is putting a tape through from Gideon Peak.
Oh, Sloane. I'm afraid we'll have to forget this game. Start another when we're finished. Put him on.
Hi, team. Hope I'm not interrupting the 8 o'clock frost warnings, but a new kid moved into our block. On the off chance it might be your old playmate, I put this call on tape. Give a listen.
And if you would forgive me the tiny idiosyncrasy of not identifying myself on these most public telephone lines, I will get to the reason I wish to talk with you, Mr. Sloane. I have the Galileo papers.
This is a great shock, Thomas. I thought the man was dead. You're right, of course. It is Eric Clausen. This increases your danger enormously. I sincerely question the wisdom of going off to the desert to meet him as you propose. He's already cost us the lives of 2 top-drawer men, but since you've already made up your mind, let me ask one favor. Do you remember the tracking transmitter unit research made for you? It was a sort of car compass, as I recall. Thomas, I insist you use it. And let me give you some backup.
A Di Napoli town coupe. Yes. You do see it? Excellent. 3 passengers. Yes, marvelous, Janos. At the proper time, make yourself known to Mr. Sloane. He's expecting it. And then escort him here. And Janos, use your electronic scanner. See if Mr. Sloane is using any device to signal his location. I'll wait. Talk? I believe I'll have a drink before they arrive. Something simple.
Sir?
Yes, Janos. Aha, I'm on frequency. Very well. Your equipment is capable of jamming it. Go ahead. I said jam it, Janos. What? Oh, really, Janos, you're far too sensitive. I meant on... What? How can it be on a frequency beyond our jammer? Very well. Never mind. Perhaps it's already been taken care of. To our visitors, their health, however transient.
Após a destruição do protótipo de $5 milhões, um novo trovão azul foi construído para o combate ao crime. Trovão azul.
Country roads in John, Denver. You know, if this guy's trying to get us lost, he's really... What happened to the compass? It was right there on the dash.
that what I've been stepping on? It's been on the floor the whole time, I think.
Oh, Thomas, it's wrecked.
Perhaps Armand bumped it accidentally when he helped you with the luggage.
Sure. Accidentally.
Real tough ticket, this place. Be a bit sticky if they didn't want to let you in.
We're out.
Mr. Sloane, I am talk.
I think she's going for the Gruyere again.
Salome, shame. Before we discovered our new Gruyere, she was more than happy with quite an ordinary little Roquefort. The beef Wellington was acceptable. The Colombian coffee.
Just terrific, Mr. Clausen.
The dinner was delicious.
Marvelous. I do hope you weren't made uneasy by my little pets. I have an affinity for God's cast-offs. The larger spiders, the vipers. Did I tell you I have over 100 varieties of poisonous snakes here? But I've been thoughtless. Our ladies are fatigued from their arduous motor trip. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to retire to their quarters.
Well, actually, I'd kind of like to see that Galileo stuff before I'm sent to my room.
And so you shall. Tomorrow. Talk. Please, rest well. There's no hurry in the morning. We breakfast in leisurely fashion here.
Good night.
See you in the morning.
Good night, Sabrina.
Night, TR.
Good night, Chris.
Pity about the uncle, wasn't it?
Wasn't it? Were you and the professor good friends?
I was about to ask you that. No, I wasn't. Not really. You?
No. Correspondence. Telephone, that's about it.
Interesting experiment he was working on, no? A weather machine? How magnificent. Do I understand that it's missing?
So they say. I'm not really up on it, unfortunately.
Yes, of course. Exactly the same with me. Nevertheless, I was intrigued by it, or rather, by the potential of the device.
Right. The economic advantages to mankind.
Oh, of course, that. But heaven forbid, its possible uses to our detriment.
Detriment? Really?
It is a dehydrator after all, isn't it? I suppose if it fell into the wrong hands, it could be used to alter climate. Say, to dry out the air masses over Southeast Asia. to cut off rice production to 800 million Asiatics.
It would give certain economic leverage.
Horrendous thought. There's also another paralyzing possibility. Its use directly on humankind.
People? Use it on people, Mr. Clausen?
Perhaps on a key group. Say the Pentagon, Kremlin. What effect do you think the dehydrator would have on the human body, Mr. Sloane?
I couldn't guess. It's too big a reach.
Oh, come, sir. One can surmise, cannot one? Cannot one theorize, Mr. Sloane?
No, Mr. Clausen. One cannot.
Talk. It's late, sir. Far too late for theories. I apologize for not considering the hour. I do hope you'll forgive me. Mr. Sloane will retire now. Sleep well, sir. My house is your house.
Good night, Mr. Clausen. We'll pick it up in the morning.
I believe everything is in order. Your luggage has been unpacked and put away. The bath is drawn. And of course, you will remember the control panel is next to the bed.
Not bad. The phone, I don't see a phone.
Mr. Clausen's guests usually prefer the privacy, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. T.R. Sloane for the director. I may have some trouble getting this to you. Mr. Clausen and I are doing the spider and the fly number. The only trouble is we're playing in Clausen's web. Clausen's being as cagey as hell, but he's our man. He knows I know, and he seems to like it that way. Clausen's definitely tied in with one of the people from the weather cannon. Maybe Sabina or Chrissy. But I think it's Armin Drake. Now, one of them tagged me to Desert Wells. But it was Armin Drake that passed on the invitation from our spider. So I guess what I'm gonna have to do is just stick in here until I can figure out Clausen's game and track the dehydrator. Or it tracks me.
Ah, you look most comfortable, Mr. Sloane. A good fire, a drink, excellent. Pardon me for startling you. Perhaps I should have mentioned that the television is closed circuit. I would assume that you switched it on for diversion, however, not for discussion. So may I suggest that you press button number 7 on your console? It opens the door. I guarantee you'll be pleased.
Mr. Clausen, I've read Lady or the Tiger, too. I'll play this hand, thanks.
You mistrust me? Sir, if there's a lack of trust here, it should be on my part, not yours. My sources of information tell me that your father, Thomas R. Sloane II, was quite likely one of the most able and loyal counter-espionage agents this government has ever known. Interestingly enough, he was also an art historian and dealer. The coincidence impresses me.
Because we happen to be in the same business?
Because you are here, sir. And because the Galileo papers are not. They were destroyed with the Belgian archives in 1945. shocking lack of culture, no. And now I have some business details to conclude, so I'll ring off. Good night. And do try pushing button number 7.
Oh. Do I get a blindfold and a cigarette first? Is this a summary execution or an invitation in for a drink, Mr. Sloane?
Do you have a telephone in your room?
No. Was that a prerequisite?
Faint hope. Come on in.
Thank you. Comfortable house, don't you think? Lovely guest rooms.
Reminds me more of Alcatraz with upgraded carpeting.
You think we're prisoners?
Well, on the other side of that patio wall, there are dogs, guards, electric fences.
Oh, but in here, there's a nice fire, soft light.
You know, and a real terrific set of controls on that panel there. Chop.
What?
Helicopter. Same thing Clausen used to airlift the dehydrator out of Desert Wells. If you're on Clausen's payroll, I hope you got your severance pay up front.
Clausen's payroll? I report to Washington just like you.
As aventuras desta família romana vão te conquistar.
You're all invited, so right this way you're gonna meet the Roman holidays.
You'll love Gus and Lori, Ricosia too.
And Big Brother have holidays.
Musarelas.
And Brutus the Long.
Clausen, he's probably got the weather cannon with him. We're stuck with God's little cast-offs. Why didn't you tell me you were with us?
The agency didn't want me to. I was to cover your back if you got into trouble.
My back? Are you sure they said back? Whoops. It's occupied.
Ah, there you are. I'm afraid I shall miss the end of this little encounter, but I shall soon be out of transmission range.
Oh, that's too bad. Maybe you can catch us on reruns. You got the weather cannon, right?
I do. Yes. And you will want to know why.
Oh, believe me, Mr. Clausen, I couldn't sleep tonight without a hint.
In time, I shall construct the cannon full size, as was the professor's intention. However, in the meantime, we will content ourselves with destruction of the through a single quite magnificent stroke. We will...
Clausen? Damn. Rare, medium, or well done?
All right, hold it. Get your hands up. Put your hands on your head. Come on down from there.
Open it. Open the gate.
You heard him do it! Quick, before he kills me!
We'll follow. At a discreet distance, of course.
You know, I don't get it. What do you mean you're not certain about her? She's with the agency, isn't she?
Oh, Sabina Dorfman is definitely with the agency, yes.
Then why the holdback? Why didn't somebody tell me she was one of ours? She reports to your friend DeGiorgio, doesn't she?
You just sent your own ball halfway to Connecticut, Thomas. You are the red.
Not my game.
Miss Dorfman reports to Clark. He is her control. Unfortunately, Jimmy suspects that Clark may be a double agent.
Well, if her control is suspect, so is she.
Unfortunately.
Back to three possibles again. Chrissy, Sabina, and Drake. That was a very nice shot.
Not bad, was it? I'll walk you to your ball.
No need.
I can use the exercise. There's something else you're going to be even more irritated about.
What's that?
That guard you brought back from Palm Springs. He was in reasonably good shape when you handed him over to Section 3?
Reasonably good. We gave him a tranquilizer to keep him in line, but he was fine.
That's it. I love it. Turn. Let's see his profile now. Smile. Yes, that's it. That's a look. I want it. Great.
Hello.
Hi.
I was looking for a ball, and I thought this might be a nice place to start.
Will this do?
Well, to tell you the truth, I was thinking of something more in blue. But this will be fine. Thank you.
That shot turned out better than we thought.
It did, didn't it?
Who gave the injection to the guard, Thomas?
Sabina. Well, I held him. Why?
He's dead. 2 small puncture wounds to the base of the throat.
Okay, then you better check with your interrogation personnel because it didn't happen while we had him. Now, what about the papers I pulled out of Clausen's incinerator? If your guys blew that too.
No, we're working on it.
And Clausen. Anything from research section?
Clausen is very close to Rosakis. And von Stegnitz. And Mario Agnorelli.
Those are heavy money people.
They're all partnered in an organization called Cartel. That's Cartel with a K.
We're getting it. We're almost there.
Thomas, these are powerful men. Munitions manufacturers.
You have a pencil and paper? You know, I don't know how all this ties in, but you can bet it has something to do with that list of names. Henri, s'il vous plaît.
Another cassis, Mr. Sloane?
No, seulement ça.
Oh, certainement, monsieur. Crystal Rodre. Very good. And the vintage?
1969. La même chose pour le caviar.
Talk. You may proceed.
It's your opinion, then, that they think of the dehydrator as a death ray, and not as a weather controller?
For now, anyway.
Telephone, sir. At the bar, inside.
For me? They asked me by name?
I believe, sir. They asked for the more mature of the two distinguished gentlemen on the lawn, and closest to the most beautiful woman.
Ah. See, Thomas.
It was the best I could do under the circumstances.
In the act, it worked.
Say, Salome. Now? Yes, Tom. Salome says. Now.
MacGyver vai à Inglaterra para o enterro de um amigo,
Que está coberto de
mas
digitais.
acaba
Talvez
sendo
até uma
acusado do
amostra de
assassinato.
sangue. Qual é? Estão armando pra mim, né? Eu não matei ninguém.
Agora precisa fugir para provar sua inocência.
Uma usina nuclear moderníssima no coração da Inglaterra. Construída em total segredo.
Detonação em 15 segundos. Detonação em 10 segundos.
E impedir o
julgamento final.
Complicated secret device, murdering the inventor and the people who stole it, and using it on a Swiss policeman.
A policeman?
He was a Colonel Shell, chief of security, Swiss Special Forces.
What's the head of Swiss security doing in Los Angeles? Dead.
Wish I could tell you.
What's the range?
Infinite.
All right, we know what it can do. What can't it do? What can stop it?
The beam? Nothing we know of. Set on infinity, that's where it reaches. Through everything.
You say it works off of solar power, sunshine. That's the reason Gregory built it on the mountaintop, and that's the reason Clausen had it in Palm Springs.
But do we know that Clausen had it in Palm Springs? I mean, did the guard tell you, or the investigation team?
Investigation team is still trying to pry a python out of a bathtub. And the guard isn't going to tell anybody anything. You see, they found him with two tiny little holes in his throat right here, and he's definitely...
Dead? He's dead?
That's the word I was looking for.
Thomas, it's for you.
Excuse me.
Do you think it was one of your agents?
Or one of us. Thanks.
I require some information, please.
Yes?
I will need to know the number of persons on your charter, sir. For the meals on the crossing?
What time may we expect to reach Lucerne, my dear?
11 o'clock, sir.
Is the cargo space pressurized?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. My technicians will travel there. Just the three of us will travel forward with you.
The three of... Yes, the three.
And I do hope you have an ample supply of Gruyere on board.
Yes, sir.
And it turns out, Thomas, that we just may have connected the diplomats in your list to our dead Colonel Shell. That connection is the World Disarmament Council. The men are all subordinates to the official delegates of their countries. Section 4 was able to reconstruct a note in the colonel's briefcase. A time and a date. The time was 1400 hours, 2 o'clock. The date was 3 days from now. This could be the date of the meeting, Thomas. The colonel was in charge of security. Apparently their security was breached by Clausen, and Colonel Shell was about to find out. The problem facing us now is that we have absolutely no idea where the summit is to come off. Our American delegate has already left, and the others are pledged to absolute secrecy, so I'm afraid the rest is up to you. The Disarmament Council is attempting to eliminate war, and with that dehydrator, Cartel is in an excellent position to eliminate the Council and put its own men on it. I don't have to tell you how concerned the President is.
TR.
Hi.
Hi. How'd you find the house?
Followed a trail of cookie crumbs.
Oh.
No, Drake told me.
Would you like to come in?
Mm-hmm. It would be nice. Thanks.
Well, I'm glad you came.
So am I. I would give your After 5 look a solid 10. Got a big evening ahead?
Oh, big evening. Little house on the prairie in front of my 12-inch black and white. Did I fix you something? Gin and bitters?
No, I gotta get rolling. You left before I had a chance to say goodbye. I'm leaving in the morning.
Back to Carmel and your Picassos, I suppose.
No, Switzerland and frostbite. Nice house.
Switzerland. Why Switzerland?
That's where Clausen's gonna be.
Your phone call told you that?
My phone call told me that Clausen's gonna make a move against the World Disarmament Council. The Switzerland part I got from Clausen himself.
I think I missed a chapter somewhere, TR.
The dinner with Clausen, the Gruyere. It's made by one family in Switzerland, the Zollerns. They live in a little village called Herzen. Now, Anton and I have been friends for years. Clausen said he heard about them just about a month ago. He stopped by there 3 or 4 times. Remember that?
Sure, but how does Cheese tell you about Clausen and the council?
Well, if you're Clausen and you're going to wage war on peace, you tend to business, right?
Right.
Now, if you can take time off to whip over to Herzen for a chunk of cheese, Herzen can't be too far from where the action is. Verstehen Sie?
Yeah, right.
That's where I'll be, too.
That is fantastic. You really stop them, won't you?
With a little help from you.
Me? How?
It's easy. You work for him, Chris. You can tell me where to look.
I what?
You work for him. Let me diagram it for you. You wear contacts, you say, because you can't tell the difference between the mailman and your mom without them, right? At Clausen's, when I kicked in the door, you didn't think I was a meter reader. You recognized me.
Of course. I was wearing them.
You were wearing them. Then why'd you need the case? You had on a little towel and even less fingernail polish. Yet the only thing you grabbed for was your contacts case. Not your jewelry, your purse, just that case.
So?
It makes a fellow wonder. So I looked.
You looked in my contacts case.
That's right.
What'd you find?
Why don't you tell me?
Better yet. Why don't I show you?
That's exactly what I found. Cute little things, huh? Leave 2 puncture wounds. Just like a snake. Do you suppose that's why Clausen thought him up?
Let go of my wrist!
What's in it for you, Chris? The mortar and rocket concession? Money?
Sure, money. More money than I've seen in my whole life. Now we have the dehydrator. And in 3 days, when every member of the Disarmament Council has been eliminated, the new council will consist entirely of cartel's men. And peace will be whatever the world's largest munitions combine says it is. How about that for ironic?
Not bad. I would give it an A for irony and an F for probability.
Oh, who's gonna stop it? You? You're one phone call, Thomas R. Sloane. I drop a dime, and you're dead.
Hold it, Chrissy. Wait. Chris? Chris! Come on, Chris. There's no place to run. There's no place to hide. I'm sorry.
Agora o robô é o seu amigo e chefe. Como descobrir quem é quem? A volta do fabricante de robôs. Mais um super desafio para o homem de 6 milhões de dólares. Assista aqui.
They held the plane up a half hour. You must be somebody important. How'd we do?
We bombed. The Swiss have completely rejected our warning. They think it's some kind of a scheme to delay the talks.
Obviously, they're not impressed with a King Tut lookalike.
May I take your coat and case, Mr. Sloane?
And my wallet, and my watch, and my keys, and... No, you can't take my coat. Thank you very much.
Anything else, sir? Maybe a drink before takeoff?
Yeah, a couple cassis would be nice. And do you think you could find it in your heart? Drop Occupe and a couple of seats up in the lounge for later?
More than happily.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Okay, it would have to be an isolated inn or a hotel where they'd have complete security and be within, say, an hour of right here, Hudson.
Thomas, I've been thinking about Chrissy. We don't know that she didn't make a phone call. She had plenty of time after you saw her listening in. And Clausen could have people waiting for us in Geneva right now.
Possible.
Howdy.
Hi.
How you folks doing this evening?
Fine. You?
Oh, I just couldn't be better. Say, this first class isn't too shabby, is it? Excuse me. Do you mind if I said a second? They might not boot me out if I'm talking to someone who belongs here, you know?
It's all right.
Thanks. Everyone down in Coach is either asleep or watching that movie. Yeah, some comedy. If it'd been a Clint Eastwood movie, I'd have stayed. You and your wife planning your trip, are you?
That's right.
You know, I already seen 12 states through a bus window. And now here I am on a 747 going to Switzerland. Ain't that a kick?
It's a kick.
Boy, that airport security's something else, isn't it? Made me take off my watch and everything. They looking for weapons, you suppose?
Listen, while you're here, why don't I order you a drink? And there's some magazines right over there.
Oh, no. Thanks, but no thanks. No, I don't personally think all that security means beans. I mean, a man could get a weapon on board easy if he's a mind to.
Is that right?
Well, sure. But first he'd have to have some sort of contact with somebody on the flight crew, you know, like the pilot. Or perhaps the stewardess. That one. Her name is Ilsa Landers, incidentally.
Sabina.
Ilsa. All the passengers taken care of.
All asleep.
Good. Then I'll see you below. Mr. Clausen sends his regrets.
What about the girl, Thomas? She was in on it too.
Shame, isn't it? Get the briefcase, Sabina.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching Geneva. Our captain asks that you make certain your seatbelts are fastened for your safety. And no smoking, please.
Excellent, Werner. You did magnificently.
All these hotels are too small for the conference, Thomas. The telephones were busy at this last one.
How about a 7-foot giant with electric hand? He'd be hard to miss, wouldn't he?
I spoke to the managers. No one has seen him.
The place with the busy telephones, where is it?
That was that one right there.
Move divine.
Right location, right cast.
Thomas, tell me something. What does Clausen need with a weather cannon when he's got that?
Well, if this is where he's staying, then how far can the conference be? We've checked every road. Except one.
That was the one the soldiers blocked, remember? They said there had been an avalanche.
They said? I didn't see an avalanche. Did you see an avalanche? Blocking their road. The slopes are probably clear. Might be time to break out the skis. It's not a hotel.
Looks like a monastery, Thomas.
Yeah, but catch that guest list. The French ambassador and the vice premier of China. It's either the peace conference or one terrific supermarket opening. Huh.
What do you see, Thomas?
Road. It's apparently wide open. Clausen could get that cannon in there with a truck or even a chopper. Direct line of sight. Can't be more than a mile and a half to the monastery.
Oh, no problem for the dehydrator.
It's a chip shot. Hey, Sabina. Didn't we pass a glass factory back there just outside of Hertzen? So?
So, he's in the dining room, Thomas.
And how about Torque and all the others?
Torque, yes, and the others I didn't see. Thomas, tell me something. What are you planning to do?
I'm planning to stop them. That's what I'm planning. Look, if we don't, who will? There's nobody listening to us. They all think we're trying to monkey wrench the disarmament conference. I'm gonna give it a shot. What's the worst thing that can happen?
Torque can kill you.
That's a good point. If he doesn't, and I can get Clausen one-on-one, we can shut this whole thing down right here tonight. Just keep the car running, passenger door open, and a nice rum toddy on the dash. See you in a jiff. I'll bet you're waiting for me to drop the other shoe. Well, let me clue you. I'm gonna drop it tomorrow, when you and Godzilla there try to use a dehydrator on the monastery. Or right now, if you like. You pick the place. An alley? An Alp. Name it.
Talk.
Get him! Tomorrow, Clausen. I'll be there. He had troops in the kitchen, but I think we got his attention.
Traficante perigoso usa avião da Segunda Guerra Mundial para derrubar helicópteros da polícia. Enquanto a polícia está montando uma equipe para combater o crime.
And the ground support to our helicopter, Rolling Thunder. And here she comes, the most awesome helicopter ever built, Blue Thunder.
Contando com o novo protótipo do Trovão Azul. Pois o primeiro havia sido destruído por Frank. Agora, Frank tem a missão de combater o traficante.
Trovão Azul, helicóptero fantástico.
Assista aqui.
Beautiful. We're not gonna have any static from the police or the army.
Static? No static, Mr. Sloane. It's a skipper throw on my friends. It is up there now, on the mountain, the place you chose. The most unusual piece of work ever done by August Inman.
Erinman, thank you. I don't know how you did it on such short notice.
Mr. Sloane, with 24 hours and your checkbook, anything is possible.
You're absolutely sure?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. No one is following, and our men are watching this road very carefully.
He will come, you realize. He's announced his intention. Understand me talk. The next hour is absolutely critical. There must be no errors, no lapses. Mr. Sloane and his theatrics must not be allowed to divert us. That was his intention, of course. His reason for assaulting us last evening. To seduce our attention. To distract us from our greater purpose.
Be sure to double-check that quick release cord. It has to work.
Yes. And I'll compute the angle. You will signal me when you start down.
Just like this.
Oh, Thomas. I'm beginning to be frightened. What if you fall? If you misjudge, the cannon could do anything.
Nothing's gonna happen to me. I'm gonna watch it, huh? You watch it too. Now get going and don't open the door to any strange men. Bye. What's your degree of slope?
I make it 28 3/10 degrees, Thomas. No. No, I make it 28.4. Yes, 4.
Good. Now you set your elevation guide. Son of a gun.
Solar bank on.
Coming down.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
3, 2.
It's him. What did you say? I said, get me out of my way!
Jennifer O'Neill, uma fotógrafa conhecida internacionalmente. John Eric Hexon, um dos modelos mais requisitados do mercado. O mundo da moda a serviço da alta espionagem. Retrato falado.
Assista aqui.
I wrecked dinner. So I guess I wrecked dessert instead.
Why can't somebody else take it back to Washington?
Sabina, we just recovered it. You cannot send a dehydrated parcel post.
And what will they do with it?
Buried in a deep vault if we're lucky. Come on over here and join the party.
And you, Thomas? What will you do?
The usual. Travel around, cuddle Rembrandts, duck the director.
Good luck, Thomas.
Sabina, come on. Come on. Right here. You know, I am beginning to get a handle on all this. Really. Take tonight, for example. I gave my last tape to the unit courier. The director's going to get my message from Geneva, where he thinks I'm going to be. And I'd say that's good for about 3 hours.
3 hours, huh?
Mm-hmm. Maybe 4.
Mm.
Should we try for 4.
Herr Sloane? Cablegram, Herr Sloane.
There's no way they could have found out this quickly. Tell them they got the wrong room.
Das ist nicht das nichtige Zimmer.
Hi, Torque. How you doing, huh? Missed your dinner. You have killed him. Me? No, I didn't kill him. He killed himself. He had the dehydrator, remember?
He is dead. And now you.
Really? Sabina, the door. Get the hell out of here.
You die.
You're gonna have to pay for that. Feet. Let's give the big man a little hand. Maybe I ought to call a desk and ask for a quieter room.
Except the room clerk said they were all booked, remember?
Yeah, but we can't stay here. I mean, look at this place. It is a wreck. Excuse me, folks, but the next show is going to be at 11. Good night.
The furniture's in splinters.
Splinters.
There's snow coming in the window.
That's true. Very true. Lots of snow.
Yeah. You'd have to be insane.
Totally.
And Margaret and Sir John Gielgud star in the bawdy British comedy Joseph Andrews, Monday at noon on the USA Movie.
Coming up next on Alive and Well, we're going to ask this question of you. Would you go to a nudist camp? Take off your clothes is what I'm talking about. We'll talk about it next on Alive and Well.